That's a glorious shot to end the over.
So perhaps the intensity not quite there. It's a close one. He misses it.
That's 4. That was asking for the treatment it got. That's 4. He advanced down the track. He's gone over the top. He hasn't gotten hold of it. It doesn't appear to. And yet he's got 6 with his hand in there. He's gone over the top again. That's 4 more. Inside out. In the air. And it's gone sailing over. And again. So that's 50 for Sehwag. The runs big start. That has gone a mile. That's what he's gone over. I was waiting for him to get it in the meat of his bat. Oh, that edge hit the ball. First man goes. Colin Memo picks up the wicket.
There he goes again. Fielder coming under it. It's a sensational catch.
It's nicely chipped over the infield. A good effort in the deep.
Just again playing a favourite shot. Has it gone for the max? It has. It's gone all the way to the stands. What a great shot.
I wanted to ask Wasimanka sitting alongside me, as that is very close indeed. Both Ganguly and Dravid have been going for some quick singles. Now what did they talk about in the drinks break there? Because he's put that down, but Rahul Dravid will be very disappointed with that. That takes Rahul Dravid to 1,000 runs this calendar year in one-day cricket.
Shot and pull. What a great shot. Bad delivery. 6.
Predictably, he's got over the top, but the fielder's getting under it. I think he's got to go. Yes, he has. Khalid Mahmood completing the catch.
President of the Bangladesh cricket board.
That could be his 50, and it is. Short ball, very well executed. In the air, and he's gone. Straight into extra cover's hands. Rahul Dravid.
It's not well and truly on. Down the wicket. How big is that? Fielder's coming underneath it. And he's going to watch it sail over. That is just unbelievable batting from Yuvraj Singh. It's gone up to his 15th. 2 balls for India. Now how big is that? Fielder coming under it, and it's going to be a stern test, and he failed the first one. Might just have been going down leg side. Oh, they run into each other. He's knocked into that. Fielder is there. Umpire Verma takes the catch. Now then, another player. This time he's coming under it, and it's gone over him.
Well, you can watch those highlights again and again. It was a terrific batting performance by India. 348 for 5. And that's a batting card you want to carry in your back pocket every time you go out to play a cricket match. 70, 47, 55, and then Yuvraj Singh sparkling at the end. It was hard work for the Bangladesh bowlers. They all took some tap. Khalid Mahmood, the most successful, 3 for 62. And Rajan Saleh, I thought, did a pretty good job there. 6 overs, 1 for 38.
That's beautifully played. Just drifting on the pads. Boundary for Bangladesh. It's a very good shot. On the pads, all right, but it was a good back delivery, and it had to be put away. It's a good leg delivery, angled into him from a little wide of the crease. Nicely tucked away. Bangladesh certainly has the batting skill. They've got to put their to 8 to 4-3. He's gone for it, and that'll go 1, 2, and into the boundary. Good lusty blow from Rajan Saleh. Ajit Patrick has bowled a good bounce to the previous delivery. But now trying to bowl the slower delivery. And short it was for the batsman to
just go back and pull it. The idea was good. The slow delivery followed the quicker delivery, but the length wasn't. No, I didn't get hold of it at all. Now there might be an opportunity to non-striker's end as well. He went into the shot again with Rajat Saleh. He's a bit out of position. So the ball is too full and a little too far outside off for him to play the shot. And it goes square to where he was and into the boundary for four. Straight back.
Zahir Khan would have put a hand out to it, but it was hit pretty firmly. Rajan Saleh decided to get a move on.
Well, really the only person who could have caught it was the umpire. And Zahir was game enough to try and get his hand to it, but it was going the other way. It's very difficult for a bowler, particularly a quicker bowler, to change tracks. So Ali Imdad was the only man who could have taken that catch. But he preferred to be neutral. He moved out of the way.
Have you known of an umpire catching a ball?
Bowling at about the speed that Agarkar and Zahir Khan are bowling.
That might go all the way as well. So Bangladesh have decided that if the ball's in the slot, they'll go for it. And they're taking their chances.
Well, this one was a little further up. And Nafis Iqbal, making use of the field restrictions, has hit it over the top of mid-on. But truly, I think what Agarkar, Zahir should be doing is to watch Glenn McGrath. He's not express, but he's so accurate. And that is what they should be practicing all the time. Bowl, someone hit 7 meters.
It's then taken by Dhoni, so the first wicket falls. Ajit Agarkar picks up a wicket. And Bangladesh are 1 down to 35.
Yes, I think that's the range that he should be looking at, around the 5 meter range. He's also got the ball, therefore, to move a little bit away from the right-hander. He's disappointed, Nafis Iqbal. Have a look at this. Shaping away towards the slips. Yes, that 5 meter range. And trying for a big hit. Dhoni taking the catch. Difficult one. Made it look easy. Nafis Iqbal out for 10. Bangladesh have lost their first wicket for 31.
My name is Mohammad Rafiq. I'm 35, full and all-rounder.
We'll make up his mind one day how old he is in the commentary box. Wasim Akram and Arun Lar.
It's the time for him to perform. Outside edge, and it's too late now for Mohammad Rafiq. Dravid never drops them. That was a simple one for Rahul Dravid.
Very cleverly bowled, short delivery. Like I said, fast bowlers all over the world. If he comes to bat, they're going to bowl short and just outside off stump. And that's what exactly happened there. Quick delivery and very comfortable catch. Dravid is one of the best 150th catch, including keeping as well, but still 150 catches. My God, what an achievement. And Zahir is excited. Mohammad Rafiq goes for 0. Bangladesh 32 for 2.
Hi, I'm Habibul Basha. My age is 31 and I'm right-handed top order batsman.
Habibul Bashar, 31 years old, 58 games, 18.25 the average. Not much of a strike rate, but I can assure you, he's a lot better than those statistics suggest, and he's played a stellar role in the previous game. Captain, and he's there because Mohammad Rafiq couldn't quite get behind the delivery. He was never behind it, and Rahul Dravid, he's got such soft hands. He's really an amazing slip fielder. No! 8 overs gone, is 32 for 2. shot. That's been hooked away handsomely. 4. Well played, Rajan Saleh.
Top shot. Very difficult shot to play. Rajan Saleh, talent is very much there. Picked up the length quicker. And Agarkar, they're the most experienced bowler in the Indian side. 200 plus one-day wickets. 1 bounce in the fence. This is a very difficult shot to play in one-day cricket if you're on the front foot. This is my point of view. I was a tail-ender. I don't know about the batsman. I don't can tell you that. Risk.
That's the way you need to do it. Well, he almost found the fielder, but that was really smashed into him. Mohammad Kev, let's take another look. Did it carry?
And unluckily, Bangladesh went to the safest fielder in world cricket, Mohammad Kaf. If it would have gone to anybody else apart from him, Yuvraj, there could have been definitely 4 runs.
This was really bludgeon. It was so quick, the camera couldn't catch it. Outside edge and he's gone. Habibul Bashar gone for 2. So Bangladesh now really in deep trouble.
That was a good delivery, clever bowling. Nice little out swing with extra bounce. And skipper played it away from the body. You can see all of the wrist there. His foot movement again. Front foot nowhere near. One-day cricket, your weight should be always on the front foot. And then if you bowl the short ball, then you so set it. We will go for 2. Bangladesh struggling. 41 for 3.
So Bangladesh 3 down for 41. 11 overs gone. 8 runs and over required. Not a very envious position to be in. 2 slips in waiting. Zahir Khan with 1 for 14 off 5. Really the euphoria of yesterday has come crashing down. Beautifully bowled. Zahir is really keeping it exactly on line and length.
He's such a young player. Once he grows up, he'll get more matured. That is a super shot. Rajan Saleh has pulled that beautifully.
Now that's a very good shot and also shows you the quality of the player because he's picked it up so quickly. We'll come back to that. 48 for 3. Now this is the last ball of the previous over. He's literally spanked that off the front foot. He's picked it up so quickly. There were 2 men in the deep. Just a little transfer of weight. It's not all that short, but he's picked his spot. So the talent is there. There's absolutely no doubt about that. Now it's just giving him a number, making him feel at home at that number, and giving him the opportunities. I have absolutely no doubt in my mind that this man has the talent. And this could be a really new start to his career, especially in the one-day game. He's not got hold of it as he would like. Should still get 3 runs. The 50 comes up for Bangladesh. What they need is these 2 little men to put up a partnership.
Mohammad Ashraf charging down. Did not pick it up cleanly, but still get 3 runs. There's a partnership is what is required for Bangladesh. Huge target they're chasing. And at the same stage, India were 106 for 1.
There. Didn't take long. Just clearing mid-off. The intention was to hit down the ground. It's come off a leading outside edge. The crowd will take that. Still to come in the batting order. There's Aftab, there's Mashood, there's Mahmood. So there is batting.
And in bowling, Ajib Agarkar once again picking up early 2 wickets, 2 for 32 of 7. Zahir Khan very economical, 1 for 15.
That's sliced away. There is a man at deep point. That's it. There's no cross slip, so he'll get the boundary. And the 15 overs have been bowled, so the fielding restrictions don't apply. I still think with 349 to get, you've got to have a slip. You've got 3 wickets, got to fancy your chances. That would have been straight down Dravid's throat. What happens now? That there is a slip in place.
Listen, if you see the ball is still moving a little bit, you must have a slip in. There he is.
That's smashed, fast cover. Might just reach the boundary. Dinesh Mungia there in the deep will cut that off. 3 runs comfortably taken. So the boundary. Oh, he's picked his spot nicely. Nice way to end the over. Mohammad Ashraful taking the attack to Sharma. 79 for 3.
It's got a lot of height, that one. And in the end, it's bounced a couple of times, but it's got the distance as well. The runs are starting to come. 19 gone, it's 87 for 3. So there's a lot of height on it. But because it picked the spot well, he got the boundary.
Yes, I think the placement was spot on. He calculated risk with that shot because there was a deep square leg and there was a bump on. So he had to get the shot just right. Now we need a few big shots like that to stay in contention. It's pretty impossible to 3 wickets down. This pair, Ashraful and Rajat Salim, will be able to sustain. This is going to really decide whether Bangladesh make a serious challenge. Oh, that's a lovely shot. 50 partnership comes with that boundary from Rajat Salim.
And it's come at runner ball as well, and it's got the crowd cheering. They've come to watch the heroes bat. They're getting their money's worth. The result might seem improbable, but at least they're getting a bit of an exhibition here. Something's got unloosened from Rajat Saleh when he went to open the betting. What it was that was holding him back. And he'll sneak a single in. Throw at the non-striker's end. Hutton was in front of the stumps.
Very well run. Risky, but some risks have to be taken at this stage. Dhoni would have been better off maybe trying to hit it at his end, but he chose to hit at an end where there would be cover.
Interesting thing about that replay was that Dhoni got there pretty quickly. He averaged 51 from 52 balls and achieved pretty good time. On that run out, after Dhoni got there pretty quick. Saurav Ganguly likes to think of himself as pretty good at the ball. A lot of batsmen do. Listen to this.
Hi, I'm Saurav Ganguly. I'm a right-arm quick bowler and a left-hand batsman.
I think a little smile playing on the corner of his lips when he said that. Right-arm quick bowler, he said. That's not quite electric. 118, 119, 121. It's good to see someone who can take a joke on himself.
But this is his 3rd over. You've got to see speed in the 1st over. For all you know, the 1st over, the speed could have been express.
Sunny, I think
the 3rd over might be a little tired, so you know the speed can drop.
that didn't happen to you, did it, with the new move?
Nah.
I think the day Saurav touched 130 without dance in the sense. I think it's a pretty safe bet to take, I think. And Mohandas Menon wasn't sure of that either. That's a good shot. It's pierced infield.
Fielder will get in there. They might have tried a third. They didn't. So 94 for 3. Just found the gap, and that ball's going to curve away from the fielder and into the boundary for 4. A little too slow this pitch, and he's not happy. They are. Well, no bowler is happy when he's hit for a boundary. The two young guns of Bangladesh cricket is up still to come. Promising cricketers, very, very skillful batsman. And look at the way he's found the gap. And because he's played a cut, the ball will curve away from the fielder, who's at deep cover. 22 overs gone. 101 for 3. 102 for 3. They're going for the second. There's going to be a run out of the non-strikers end. Let's throw it in easy. Oh dear, oh dear. Mohammad Ashraful is having to go away. It's never good when you run out, but he was charging out. He was coming to the danger end. So the batsman at that striker's end was really running to the safe end. And he chose not to. Well, the question is whether, while crossing for the first run, Ashraful indicated to his partner that he would be looking for the second run. Because that is very crucial. The other thing to note is that it's gone to Zahir's throwing hand to his left. So he would be there in case I think Rajan Saleh has said no to him straight away. You cannot blame Rajan Saleh. You cannot blame Rajan Saleh. Sometimes young blood can get a bit carried away. That's what's happened to Ashraful. I think he's only got himself to blame. He's out for 32. Bangladesh have lost their 4th wicket for 102. It's a good player, Aftab Ahmed. And he's replaced another fine young player, Mohammad Ashraful. And the run out, the replays of which we'll show you, happens so many times in school. Even up first class cricket, you'll see that happening many times. One batsman charges down for a single, the other says no. That average is going to get better as it goes along. It already is. 19.14, strike rate of 57. Best of 67 in this series. Let's take a look at this run out. Ashraful has not even looked at Saleh. He's charged down the first, and he believes because he's coming to the danger and he's got a right to come to the second. Yes, but it's gone to Zahir Khan's throwing hand. There it is. If it had gone to his right, he has said no long before Rajan Saleh. He has not even looked back, and I think at that stage, there it is. He's now looking at him now. 50 for Rajan Saleh. When the crowd's alive to that yet, they'll slowly pick up. It's been a very well played innings. 72 balls. And that's why he should be batting for Bangladesh. I don't think the experiment with Rafiq is working. 7 fours. And very muted reaction from the crowd. I just wonder if they believe they had a role in Ashraful's dismissal, because it's a very strange reaction. Yes, because Ashraful is a very popular cricketer here, along with Rafiq. And maybe the crowd thinks that Rajan Saleh should have sacrificed his wicket. They're in Hyderabad, Karachi and Lahore. He's got all of that. He's got all of that pretty well too. There's a fielder running around the bench. Tenduka, they'll get 2. It's 113 for 4. Yes, the Bangladesh it's a bit like 2 relay runners running in distant laps. One in the first, one in the 6th. Quite far away from each other. To go up though, it needs to go much further up that vertical axis. 9.44, the asking rate is gone. Wide call by Ali Badar, but I think if they've got to go after somebody, they've got to try and go after Harbhajan Singh. This was the last ball of Ganguly's previous over. Didn't quite get hold of it. Tendulkar had the time to run in. Well, this is it. This is a boundary. They have to try and score off it. And the one way to do it is go down the pitch to him.
This time he goes down the wicket. He's made good contact. That's four. There was a long on and a long off, but he placed it well between the two.
And this was very well struck. As you mentioned, there was long on, so the ball had to beat him. It had to be struck very powerfully and sweetly. He's done exactly that.
That's up in the air, and it's high, wide, and handsome for six. Zahir Khan was interested, but just for a brief moment there, that was struck in the middle of the bat.
Well, once again, very good footwork from Rajat Saleh. This was tossed up by Harbhajan Singh, but he's down the track in a flash. Knows exactly where he's hitting it. No half measures. Clears Zahir comfortably. He's moved on to his highest score in one-day international cricket. It's now on 73. Excellent footwork. He made sure he timed that move just right. Now they all go up for the catch. The finger has gone up. And Harbhajan Singh gets the wicket. Something he's been looking for. Just getting a little frustrated. But this time he does the job.
Well, Mahendra Dhoni has done the work for him behind the stumps, but he still didn't meet eye to eye with Harbhajan Singh. Very clear deflection there. Bhaji saw it, Arindar saw it. Aftab Ahmed departs. For 9 of 13 deliveries, 138 for 5.
Hi, I'm Khalid Masood, 28 years old, wicketkeeper and middle order batsman.
Bangladesh's wicketkeeper batsman comes out to the middle. Not a very healthy average there, but then if you look at it in context of the fact that most of the Bangladeshi batsmen, in fact all of them, average well below 30. Bangladesh have lost wickets at regular intervals here. Rajat Saleh still battling away at the top. He's played 100 deliveries for 73. Once again, this time Yuvraj Singh goes up. And the faces seem to suggest that there was a nick. Have to wait for that. Khalid Mashood is obviously wondering what's going on.
Just looking at the reaction of the fielders, they felt it was a nick. I think it's gone off the face of the blade. The keeper has gone up straight away, and I think he's lucky to be still.
Fielder picked that up late, just behind square on the offside, and the batsman eye-hairing through. Khan, I think it was, just backward of square. That should be 4, and I wonder if Harbhajan Singh will have anything to say to the gentleman from Jharkhand behind the stumps.
And even so, even more so now that it's been signalled wides.
Yes, the wides will go against the bowler. The 5s would have gone against Dhoni. I think he's used up his entire repertoire of... Once again, you can see just not enough tall buildings in that Bangladesh apartment complex to cause any flutters for India. But the faithful crowds continue to stay in, well in excess of 30,000. Nobody's moved. You'd imagine it's heading for a cliffhanger. Just shows that the crowds continue to be faithful. Is that bowled or is that stumped? You know, he's walking back to the pavilion. He has deceived Rajan Saleh. Very clearly stumped. Nice and easily done by MS Dhoni. Goodbye, says Sachin Tendulkar. Rajan Saleh departs for 82. The fifth highest score for Bangladesh in one-day cricket, equal to Athar Ali Khan against Sri Lanka at the Ketarama. But no 100 for him. He's out for 82. It's 163 for 6. Finally, a few people decide that enough is enough. But they should have stayed on because Ravi Shastri's favourite has just walked out to bat.
People shouldn't be leaving because the new man in is the former captain, Khalid Mahmood Shujan, has come out to the middle.
Khalid Mahmood, age 33, right-hand batsman. Right.
It's 163 for 6.
I think it did pretty good today. It was very first delivery, picked up the wicket of Sachin Tendulkar. 23 years of age, good experience behind him, good strike rate. Picked up man of the match on 2 occasions. And both the games were won by Bangladesh. One was against Pakistan, the other one against Zimbabwe.
Hey, that's not a bad shot, it is, it's good enough. Khalid Mashood was into the sweep shot. He probably thought the ball was drifting down the leg side. It did, it held its line. And Tendulkar has picked up another.
Sachin Tendulkar does it again for India. Oh, dead straight. No doubt on umpires might try to seep that one off the stumps. Misses. And if you miss, he hits. You got to go back. Alim Dar. No problem whatsoever. So he goes back for 10. It's 164 for 7.
Wickets are starting to go now.
Hi, I'm Mushfiqur Rahman, right-hand batsman and right-hand bowler.
Hasn't had much luck today. His first 2 overs went for 30. Finished with none 52 from 6, but he can bat. 28 matches. 333 runs, a strike rate of 51. He's got 49 once. Surely he's come to participate in the last rights of this game. So many different ways Tendulkar. He'll bowl the off break, he'll bowl the big spinning leg break, the wrong one. Sometimes he'll bowl these balls that just float in the air for a while and just go straight through with the arm. Sometimes he can be fooled into thinking, as Khalid Mashood is there, I think, that the ball is actually coming much quicker. But actually just hangs in the air. There you can see it's none. No runs from 2 overs, got 2 for none. And he's got it past third man, not enough on it to reach the boundary. Oh, he'll run 3 in the end. For a while it seemed that only one batsman wanted the third. This is the next series, that's the start of 2005. Quicker through the air, produces the outside edge, is enough on it to run away down to the boundary.
As they're going through their overs quickly, he's pulled it in the air and found the man in the deep. Sharma making no mistake. Third wicket for Tendulkar. And Khalid Mahmood Sujon departs.
He's not happy because he thought he would get a boundary on this. Didn't quite get it in the meat of the blade. The fielder at mid-wicket had to come in and take that. So Khalid Mahmood departs for 14. It's now 198 for 8.
Sure, 1 for 8. That's the card for you. Ashraful making 32. Top scorer Rajan Saleh played well for his 82. Whilst Saleh and Ashraful voted.
That's the catch once again. His eyes were on the ball, head still. It's gone over the top, and this is a big one. This has gone all the way. 6 to Murtaza.
Well, the crowd love it. He's a crowd favourite. Young fast bowler. He fielded well yesterday. Played a couple of big shots. And he's used a long handle to good effect here. Nice, clean strike. He again pulls it away on the onside and gets the boundary. So he's going to go down fighting, play a few shots, Murtaza.
Way to go. But I suppose that's the way he bats. Short ball has got to go, whatever the situation of the game. That's a good hit. Not only connected, but he did find the vacant area. There's a mid-wicket that's very straightish.
Oh, it's not good in.
So he pulled it square. He's also been very impressive, Murtaza.
That's another big hit. Sails over long off for 6. Second 6 for Murtaza. And he gives the crowd something to cheer before this game gets over.
Such a clean hit, this one. There's a leg cutter. He picked it up well in the slot. He's very an impressive talent, Murtaza. Very athletic as well.
It's been hit so hard. I mean, that has gone to the boundary like a tracer bullet. I don't think too many shots have been hit harder than that today. Big man. Let go here.
Indeed, that's been bludgeoned. I mean, really sped to the boundary. And that's another one. So he's already 31. Yesterday he was 31 not out. And today 31 of 16.
Let's swing away and just put down. That would have been an excellent catch. The ball was dipping on Jogendra Sharma. Never easy when it comes at that height.
Yes, this is an awkward catch. It may look easy if you're watching, but it doesn't have much elevation. Difficult to judge and really dipped on him. But if it were a different circumstance in the match, maybe the fielder would himself have been a little more alive. Got his hands to it, but just wasn't balanced enough to take it.
He goes again. He's going down in style. That's a massive hit. Third 6 for Mushrafi. Bangladesh dressing room enjoy that.
He's got a very impressive swing of the bat. Full follow through. No inhibitions there.
And this time he stopped. It's all over.
Bye-bye.
India have won the one-day series 2-1. But not before Bangladesh played some shots, especially this man, Ushafi Murtaza, who makes a career best today. And this is how he was dismissed.
Tendulkar, the wily Tendulkar, bowled a leg break, a little bit of turn on it. He knew that he was going for everything. And there you have it. Bye-bye. Tata. 4 wickets for Tendulkar, 246 for 9.
So Bangladesh 9 down. Just for a moment thought it was all over. Just 2 balls remaining. Sibul Hassan comes out. Tendulkar's got 4 wickets, a chance for 5. And 2 balls remaining. So just 1 to go.
Last ball of this match, of this one-day series, and of this Indian tour of Bangladesh. Sachin Tendulkar has got a slip. He's got a deepish gully. He wants 5. He's got 4. That will be wide. Well, he's got another opportunity. He tried to bowl the wrong one. Huge turn, but not the right direction. Has been pulled away. It should be 4. And it's a no ball. So he has another opportunity.
Well, the 250 comes up for Bangladesh, so they'll be pretty happy with that effort in the end. 350 was always out of reach. And that will go through to the boundary. So Bangladesh finish on 257. India winning by 91 runs. And it's been a good one-day series. India winning the first game convincingly. Then Bangladesh pulling one off against India yesterday. India wrapping things up today quite comfortably. 257 for 9. India win the one-day series 2-1.
Well, Bangladesh will feel a little satisfied that they've come out not annihilated. They've come out competing and competing well. They'll take a lot of heart from their performance. They have a lot to be proud of. There's some good performances on the field, great fielding performances. And of course, that match that they won yesterday. That's the feather in their cap. What more would be very satisfied with the performance of the Bangladesh team. The Indians, relieved, they were under slight pressure, even if they didn't want to admit it. Going into this game, the big wigs of Indian cricket, the Tendulkar, Ganguly, Dravid, were all under pressure, and they performed. Every one of them getting runs. Really did it in style. Wonderful performances. Mohammad Kaif, the most consistent. Jogendra Sharma batted well. Mahendra Singh Dhoni, he did a good job as well today with the gloves. He showed us shades of what he can do with the bat. Irfan Pathan didn't play today. Oh, sorry. Customary handshakes. Series is over. There's some good bowling performances as well. Khalid Mahmood being the highest wicket taker for Bangladesh, 6 wickets. And Ajit Agarkar also 6 wickets for India. Ajit Agarkar also completing the 200, as we told you, becoming the second Indian after a couple of days to get over 1,000 runs and 200 wickets. Also only the 9th ever in the history of the game to achieve that. So Bangladesh now will ready themselves for Zimbabwe. Now that's the series that will be pressure for them. Bangladesh batting, chasing 348, never quite in the game, but good knocks by Saleh, especially 82. He opened today in place of Rafiq. Rajan Saleh needed some runs, not for himself, but for Bangladesh as well. He's a good young talent and a great fielder. Ashraful run out at 32 again, promised a lot. And in the end, 39 by Murtaza and Rehman staying not out on 27. They lose by 91 runs. Bangladesh partnerships, 61 between Saleh and Ashraful. That was the one That was quite entertaining. But all the time the target is getting away from them. 36 Saleh and Aftab. In the end, 48 Rahman Murtaza. Murtaza showed that he can really, if he concentrates on his batting, can have some potential as an all-rounder. He's got great swing, can play some good attacking cricket as well. The Indian bowling, Ajit Agarkar 2 wickets, 7 overs 32, 2 wickets, 1 wicket for Zahir Khan. In his 6 overs giving just 15, 1 wicket for Harbhajan Singh of his 8 overs, but 4 wickets down in the order there. Sachin Tendulkar 9 overs, 2 maidens, 54 runs and 4 wickets. So that's the match summary. India has won this match by 91 runs.
Pretty early, Ajit Agarkar picking up a couple of wickets. This was Nafis Iqbal out for 10. And that made it 1 for 31. Arun Lal with us in the studio as well. And really, once they lost a couple of wickets, they were never going to be in the hunt, but they were downhill from there on.
Exactly. They needed a fabulous start. So they needed about 140 or 130 of the first 15 if they were to be in the hunt. Of course, Rafiq really not equipped to play the new ball. He's been tried a lot. And then Habibul Bashar going, that really sealed it for them.
Yes, that was 41 for 3. He was chasing 349. 41 for 3. That was probably the best ball that Agarkar bowled. Now this is terrible actually. I can talk us through this.
Yeah, I mean this is no understanding between these two players. Had Rajan Saleh gone on to cover the ball for Mohammad Ashraful, I personally feel he might have been backed up. But this is poor cricket.
Yes, it said no right away, I think.
Yes, notwithstanding that, no, I think it's Ashraful's ball, and I believe that it could have been completed.
Good catch that by Dhoni, who had 4 victims in the match. Harbhajan Singh went for 6 and over. This was his one moment of joy. Then Tendulkar came in to pick up 4. This was the first of those. He was stranded outside the crease, and a pretty smart piece of work by Dhoni.
Yes, good piece of stumping from Dhoni, and Sachin Tendulkar picks up Rajan Saleh. I think he could have made a good comeback, good statement.
Yeah, this was like before. I think he bargained for the fact that might have been going down leg side, but he was out.
Oh yes, it bowled on line, pitched on line, and quite adjacent. No doubt in anybody's mind. That's out.
There's a couple of LBW shouts after that as well, and this one he's found the field in the deep run.
Yes, he did. Actually, suddenly a slightly short one, and he went. I thought he was playing it in the air all the time. He was probably backing himself to clear the fielder. There was a deep hit wicket. He didn't quite connect.
Yes, and then towards the end, Mashrafi Murtaza, who hit 39 from just 20 deliveries, and little childish reaction from
bye-bye.
Yes, bye-bye. But
cleverly bowled.
Really.
Cleverly bowled, though. He saw him going for everything, and then got one to turn.
There's a spirit of a gambler with the Tendulkar at all times. That the run of scores in recent times would suggest, and Athar Ali Khan, the selector, can be pretty happy with what he did.
Yes, he made a very strong statement. Once you're down and out, and once you're not confident, you don't really go on to field the bat. But I think he took his chances early on, get himself set in and played some beautiful shots. Not afraid to go for the bowling. Anything short, he would cut it. Anything up, he would drive it around. Not afraid to use the feet as well. That was a big 6 from Rajan Saleh.